So the overriding question in this part of planet football is, will they or won't they? And there's a football game amongst it all, an apparent detail in the broad brush of expectation and bravado. The champions-elect already have one hand firmly on the trophy. A win here will guarantee them the ultimate photo opportunity. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So what must be going through the players' minds now? Seems as though they're all smiles.
Well, Peter, they've been the best team over the course of the season. That's why they're in this position in the first place. Now, as long as they stick to what they've done so far, I can't see any reason as to why they won't do it again today.
And already we're underway here. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. So will today be the day? The crowd hugely expectant. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Martinelli.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Neatly clipped into space. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Pedri. Ødegaard. Havertz! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Havertz is second in the league scoring charts. Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, great chance. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Barcola. Kivior. Real chance here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
But Kane put it away! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Number 9, Jamie Vardy! Jamie Vardy! Jamie Vardy!
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's going to be another throw. Ødegaard is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Picked out Saka! That was superb goalkeeping.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. And he was quick to react. Partey. A real chance if he can get through. Partey. Oh, he's in! Fires it in low.
Added time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Partey. Now it's Vardy. Lewis Skill. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Manchester United head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Some first half thoughts?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are back on the way. No reported change to either side during the break. Rice.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Arsenal
The
get
attendance for
themselves
this
into the
match
lead.
was 71,649.
Great ball if he can get there.
Manchester United may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threat and parity.
Gabriel. And Lewis Skelly. Gabriel. Now Saliba. Rice. It's Saka. Ødegaard. Havertz, given the lift of his goal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Barcola. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bellingham. And he's straight offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defense.
Havertz! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
The goal scorer for
Well, it
Arsenal
always comes down to the
after
telling
82
final pass,
minutes.
and that was a beauty.
Number 29.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that.
Great chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? No unnecessary risks, and the
There will be
game
5
is
minutes
petering
added
out
time.
here. 5 minutes to add. Goulet.
That's just playing safe and simple.
Manchester United have it back and can go again. He's had it! He's got a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Number 9, Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And there goes the final whistle. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story... And so the calm before the storm. A game this
Hello,
so
everybody, and
engraved
welcome
into
to
sporting
today's
history.
match.
These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final...
Voila! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Great hit! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 9, Jamie Vardy.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Bradley. Diaz.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gakpo. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got space. Has a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Kivior is there to clear. Oh, such a clever touch. An instinctive delivery. In with a header! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Played into space out wide. Barcola. Can he latch on to this? Just eases him off the ball. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. The fullback is in acres of space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Saka. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. Konate gets it clear. Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. Great, real chance! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Been indicated.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Robertson is there, and he can get that clear. Gakpo. And Robertson. Can he get onto this? Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but
Chance! Oh, it's there!
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
It's and they've got rid. Terrific header!
The attendance for this match was
Split-second reaction.
71,898.
Diaz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field. Number 7,
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Robertson. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few months. Jota gets through on his... He's had a hit! There's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
74 minutes is...
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 18.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter.
Can he finish? Yes, it's in! And the comeback is complete. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Liverpool take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you...
Vardy! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 85 minutes is number 9.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's through here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's got the shot away! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Jamie Vardy.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
6
Well, the
added
last
minutes
moments
has
now,
been
Peter, are
indicated.
going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Let's a look and place it forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Shifted upfield. Jota. Chiesa. And he's in on now the finish! Yes! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Number 14.
And that's that. Well, it's an ending that's neither one thing nor the other. A win would have been ideal, but that was not to be. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think it's always good to end the season on a higher note, Peter, and